What's up, folks? Casual Dad here. I did already do one beta game where I did all the cutscenes and videos with a druid. I'm gonna go ahead and... ooh, god, these get weird. I'm gonna go ahead and play a different game with a Necromancer, because it's the one I want to go ahead and... no, I'm definitely not gonna do hardcore. And I'm going to skip the cutscenes. I'm just going to run through it and see how far I can get in this beta and actually play some progression. I'll skip a lot of the dialogue too and just play. It's going to be a little different than my last video. Hopefully I'll get quite a bit further. Because in the last
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells.
It's actually...
Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict.
It's not letting me skip.
A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was.
Beer break.
And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
That's a real bummer, guys. I can't skip the cutscene. Surely I'm not going to have to watch all of the cutscenes. And we'll say this is a pretty cool cutscene, but it's also it's kind of long to not be able to skip, especially if I just watched it last night. While we're doing this part, just to totally ruin the mood. The Necromancer was my favorite class, hands down, in Diablo 2. Of course, it was everyone's favorite class. And I was really excited when they added it back in Diablo 3, but of course it was just different. It was never quite the same. And the entire theme of this one... The entire theme of Diablo 4 feels very appropriate for the Necromancer. It's darker, it's grittier. It's all about how both heaven and hell have their flaws, and both kind of need to be challenged, which is something that was always really interesting about the Necromancer in Diablo 2. I'm just going to talk over this part. One of the cool things about it was that it was always implied that if heaven were ever winning and were dominating Sanctuary, that the Necromancers would actually side with demons against the angels, that they've always kind of sought that true balance between heaven and hell. Not necessarily good and evil, but between heaven and hell, which made them very interesting. Sigh, indeed. Sorry, I'm not probably appreciating the gravity of the moment. Righty-ho, then.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
Ah, so I need a corpse to summon a skeleton, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Find me a warg. Mixed feelings about that. It does definitely make the game a little bit easier that you can see your skeleton. With the glowy blue, it stands out a lot. It does feel a little bit over the top. I never really liked the glowing skeletons. I just like kind of the bony skeletons, but it's fine. Appreciate his little little skull cap. All right, you get points for that. Already feels very different than the druid. Ooh, how many can I do? Doesn't even say. Huh. Okay, let's see how many we get.
Should clear up when the storm is past.
I was prepared to get just one. In Diablo 2, one of the fun things about starting as Necromancer is you really did literally get one. Oh man, this is going to be a cake. This is definitely going to make some of the more challenging stream fights a lot easier. So, perfect. We'll get some fast progression. The druid, some of the more spellcastery trees might have been a little bit better, but this is like starting, this is base, this is a
Another
huge
abandoned town.
advantage.
Demons everywhere. Fangs in the dark. He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's it to you?
Oswen, come. I'll explain.
Okay, so I guess... Oh, 4. There it is, maximum
There is
4.
evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Alright. No spoilers, though I have been here.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there?
A. A is my skill points. Alright, so we got the different schools. We got bone, we got blood, we got decay. Decay. And then we have scythe. I like bone. Well, you know what? Okay. Ooh. Well, below 5%. That's not very good. First enemy hit is really good because that's not killed, that's hit. So you can just generate... Oh, excuse me. Gives you a defensive buff too, but this is actually range, so we're gonna go ahead and do this guy. Cool, okay. So A is your skill points.
Not while I'm in town.
I can't do it in town. Fighty. I don't really need any gear. I already have more gear than I had before, and I'm going to find better stuff in this hole than I will buy. Yeah, that was very nice. Ooh. Okay, so when you have your max, it does summon something that does a very brief buff to your dudes. Yeah, this is going to be a cake. Alright, cool, perfect. And I mentioned in my first playthrough as the druid, it does seem like ranged attacks definitely are a little more powerful than melee, at least at the lower starting out levels as far as I got. Yeah, so switching with the range tier here should make this pretty straightforward. Oops, is that the exit? Yep. My bad. Rookie move. Now that cost me some time. Do appreciate that there's no timer on your skeletons. You just have 4 cronies. I feel like I've got a little roving pirate band here. I don't know what it is about the skull cap that makes it look like a little pirate hood, but I kind of love it. Don't need to go in there. Don't really... We'll say I don't feel any less durable than the druid. Already leveled up. Oops. Okay, I can get another level in this to go from... What does it show the current damage? Oh, 6. So it adds 1 damage. I mean, that's somewhat significant. So if you're a high essence, which you pretty much always are, nice. So that gives you the chance to do 2 additional projectiles. So base it is 3, so that can be up to 5. Nice. Alright. Those fire barrels. Well, I caught my dudes on fire. Ooh, but there's a thing. Shrine. Yeah? Oh, Hell Shrine. Waste. Did I even go this way last time? Sure did, because this is the final fight. Sure didn't. Yeah, I don't feel any less durable than the druid, at least certainly not so far. And I have bodyguards. This feels pretty overpowered. So I'm glad I went with hard difficulty, and we'll crank through this and progress as fast as we can and see how this is not in fact easy mode. Yeah, I mean, not only is it ranged, it's ranged and area effect. Basically forever because it actually generates resources instead of spending them, while backed up by my bony boys. Dun, 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 dun. Eh. Aggressive. Okay, definitely did take more damage there than I'm used to. So that was significantly easier than with the druid, but also it was less fun. It just wasn't as interesting. Wow, that is way better. You doubled my attack power and I got a big old sword. Just naked with a giant sword. Ooh, okay, so we've got this. The next level here. Bone splinters will make enemies take more damage. Considering how much many of them I'm spraying out, that probably is going to trigger a lot, because 1 in 5 hits. That's not good. Okay, so there's that. And then there's an additional, so there's still blood, decay, excuse me. Yeah, there are more versions over here, okay. You'd flash your damage, that's pretty good. Spear. Maximum essence. Ooh. Okay, that's passive stuff. That's pretty good. I don't really need to generate more corpses. It feels like all of them are designed to generate that. What's my essence right now? Let's go. 100. So plus 3 to max seems not impressive. That's good, though, because a 10% damage buff is real nice. I think I am going to go with this, just to build up towards whatever this is. Sweet, okay. Return to Nevesk. So there's a rope, there's something else, too. What's over here? No, I guess that just tells me that my quest is up. Cool. Okay. So far, so good. Cruising right along. Significantly faster than my first run. So yeah, pro tip, you want to get started and started fast, Necromancer will do it for you. Sell some of the stuff I don't need. I really don't care about the transmogs either. That's pretty good, and I certainly have enough gold to buy it. Yeah, okay. I should put those on before doing the next thing. Pants.
You've returned.
Oh, she's surprised.
The
I
old
was supposed to
ruins are
die.
clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light.
Yeah, I can't skip
You are
cutscenes.
heaven sent.
That's a bummer.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer.
I really hope I can skip some of the
We have
cutscenes.
hot stew, good company, and
Stay for a pint.
wash out the taste
Yeah, it
of
says
the
that I have the
stew.
option to skip cutscene, but then it just keeps loading.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
Little clipping on the mug there. I guess it's made for the bigger models. Or maybe the Necromancer can just levitate mugs for fun.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die.
It's weird, there's like a rug pattern on the blood spatter below me.
Not ready yet.
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve us.
Lost souls! Gonna start with all my bonies. items more quickly. And when she was hitting me with that bow, I felt it immediately. So having the skeleton take that instead of me was really
That
good.
was all of them. Right willing. Madman. Those they have blast the key.
Okay, so I was able to skip that. Cool. I have the key. I'm really hoping I can skip the chapel cutscene because it's really long and pretty gruesome. I don't need to watch it again. I'm done. Oh, goodness, excuse me.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place.
Like the ones I was fed. Is this real?
Man, I can't... Come on. Alright, we gotta watch it again. It's fine. So I'm really gonna have to make up for the lost time in these. If I want to play more quickly, I'll have to make up for the lost time in actual combat. So I'm gonna rush through the fights. Nothing. Cool.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
I will say, this presentation of Lilith is a much cooler villain than they've had in the past.
Sin is their birthright.
They've kind of touched on the Lords of Hell being clever here and there, but they've never really played into it, and in this one, she's like... good. And I'm pretty sure we're going to find out here that she's not strictly telling the truth.
The Lords of Hell are coming to devour our world.
Weird.
Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Yeah, like, this is a really compelling villain. Clearly evil, but we'll see if she's got mixed motivations.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
This is...
You came to thank
It's
the light.
very much in keeping with the whole sort of storyline of
You collapsed inside.
She called
Mother, no.
I must bring.
It's very much in keeping with the kind of theme of the whole Diablo series, but it is considerably darker, more graphic, and more violent. Visually, at minimum. Just like, that was right all up in there. But yeah, I mean, it's very much the story that Diablo 1 tried to tell, just with current generation graphics. But still, it's a little bit shocking how big of a graphic, like, brutal jump it is between Diablo 3 and this. Going in the random cellar. I don't remember finding good rewards, but experience is good. It's also good to kind of test yourself against the enemies you fought before to see if you've gotten better and or if it's easier, and that was a lot easier than with the poor solo druid just smacking stuff like a bear. Excuse me, like a wolf. Very burly wolf, so hence my confusion. Alright. Yeah, my single target damage feels higher, I'm doing it at range, and I've got backup that keeps me from taking every hit. Like, this is lethal. Level 5, can't go that way. I keep going until my shrine wears off. Yeah, that was a lot of damage real quick. Alright. There's a path over there. How do I get there? Okay, hang on. I commented before that the minimap is a lot more effective than it has been in past editions, which is cool. They did a really good job with this. Yeah, I mean, 2 of them were dead practically before they even got to us. This guy would be more dangerous than the druid even without the skeletons. Oh, especially in this one. These spiders actually got a little bit challenging without an area effect attack. I will say, one thing I miss is in Diablo 3 there was the option to command your skeletons, where they weren't just AI. You could be like, hey guys, go take care of that thing. And that was a really, really practical tool. Crafting materials, I don't know what they do, I didn't get that far last time. Hoping we can get much further this time. Hoping we're going the right way. If anyone's out there shouting at your screen saying, no, you're going the wrong way. Nah, okay, cool.
Is anyone here? What are you hiding back here?
Like I said, I'm trying to save some time and skip through all this stuff. Still can't skip cutscenes. Don't know why I'm expecting a different result, but hey, who knows?
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things.
then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
Awfully
That's
trusting.
quite the story.
After just having been drugged.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is.
Can't skip that one either.
Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
It is fun that every single iteration of Diablo, they have to find a different reason for why your player character is special. And they haven't really explained it yet with this one. I mean, maybe I'm still Nephilim, I don't know. Maybe I'm just an adventurer Nephilim, and that's special and different.
This close to the city. Lilith's evil is spreading.
And I could just hit the shaman while also taking out the generation. I'm not playing a rogue. Why would I get gloves made of hide? Sorry, old joke. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Hang on with that. Better pants? No, worse pants. Cool. Alright, gear. It's crazy. I remember the original Diablo 2 Necromancer had this spell called Teeth that I think this is the equivalent of. And they were really powerful, but so obnoxious because they would just kind of weave sort of semi-randomly left to right.
Never thought I'd live to see your
And so as you were, well...
The Angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the cathedral well. And Eldra. Let's not linger. Kiovashad lies just ahead.
Long story short, Inarius also is not necessarily the best. So both the angels and the demons may have messages here. And again, not that he was necessarily bad, but he's prideful and not necessarily kind.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
Just
fine.
I'll meet you inside.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine
Holy
and
cedar?
inscribe it with the seal which troubles you. Then,
Fear.
It's kind of a cool ritual. I appreciate this little moment.
good. Well,
And there are a bunch of dialogue options that I would explore at some point, but I'm just trying to get further. Because last time I played a lot and kind of didn't really get very far.
So, What did you write on that piece of wood? I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man. Well, it matters little, I suppose. Cracked tubes, sway back, cloudy eyes.
Good thing. If you're going to be doing the Diablo beta, or if you're going to be playing, I don't really want to spoil a lot of this stuff for you. Or for myself, for that matter.
Ah, so the old
But can't
man
help but spoil
finally
some.
decided to bite back. Knowing if he...
Not that it's
Wait.
expensive.
The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge.
I get one of these one-handed weapons that's only a little bit worse, so that I can try this shield. Because it seems pretty good. Yeah, with the plus main hand... Wait, what's going on? So attack power 54, because the shield actually gives... Oh, that's two-handed too? Ah, that was a mistake. Okay. 28, 26, 53. Maybe, okay, that is... See, let's compare. So 28, 28, 26. We'll go 28. Throw this in here. 52. But it still is significantly behind those. So 52 attack power versus 62. Still gonna go with it, and I'll look for better one-handed weapons. Just cuz. I'm not struggling at dealing any damage here, and the shield does provide a bunch of kind of fun extra stuff. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, missed the enemy. Ooh, what's that?
Many thanks, traveler.
Oh, it's a shield? Mistake. Oh well, I got plenty of
Be
gold.
wary on the road.
Okay.
Apologies.
Is it?
Donnan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only.
Sounds like he could help us.
Expect.
Scar's Glen.
Join me when you can.
Dry steps. Gonna focus on the main quest. There are a bunch of side quests.
Our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The Wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Find your purchases. Don't care. Off to the fighting. Now, I've been a little dismissive of the story parts. I do actually really like the way the story is being told. Where's my quest? Okay, so there we go. I do need to go there. I do really like the way the story is being told. I think they're doing a really good job with it, so it's not the worst thing to not be able to skip the cutscenes, especially that one. I really like that one. You'll notice an immediate drop in connection. That's because the part we just finished was the tutorial, and now other players are jumping in, so we're on a shared server, as opposed to the kind of dedicated tutorial server. We'll see how much of an impact that has. Hopefully it's not too bad. Once I got out in the fields fighting, it really wasn't bad, but in the city, I imagine there's so many individual players that it's just more of a thing.
We were born in sin, children of darkness. But the Father's light can be sought through penitence and faith. Walk in the light.
I received a report of a potential demon sighting. Horned woman near Yelesna Mines. Performed routine inspection. Nothing yet. Sent in priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find something.
So just recapping there, I bumped into the core skills cost more but increased damage, which is pretty darn good. We're sticking with that. That's not going to apply to my base skill because that's a
vigilant against
energy
sin,
generating one.
brother.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance. Let righteousness sear away corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, for only light must remain.
Cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
Lilith.
So, you know. We have received word from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley. The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Yelesna and take stock of the events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought to send Lorath, but
Again, he fails in his duty.
with or without Lorath, the will of Inarius shall be done. Here, take the knight's report before you go.
We already did that.
Reverend Mother, I received a report of a potential demon sighting. Horned woman near Yelesna Mines. Performed routine inspection. Nothing yet. Sent in priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find something.
Okay, so I'm not really going to get to play very far here. We'll see if I can even reach this one. It's not even letting me go here. Okay. I do want to go ahead and make sure I get the waypoint. So you can change your difficulty there. And then the waypoint is here. And you'll see other players. A bunch of lag. Oh, there's another waypoint over there. Oops, I missed one. Okay. Go ahead and get an activated ability. Keep it in theme, we'll keep it bone. Bone spear from the ground. That's new. New area, tons of lag. May end up not playing a whole lot because there's not much of, what's that? Wow. Control Ooh, that does a bunch of damage. Nice. The lag seems to affect my buddies more than it does enemies, which is good. Because I don't need to hit my buddies. Yeah, even on the higher difficulty, this is, so far, quite a bit easier. Ooh, a graveyard! Bunch of damage, so I don't use them very often. That. Definitely using my, what am I looking for? Using some health potions, using my bone spear, using my extra buff thing. Oh, so that's the scythe. Okay, cool. And I really have been sort of min-maxing skills. I really haven't invested in multiple trees, which is something you can definitely do to kind of experience more of a character. I think I'll kind of have to later in levels. I see a skull. Wow. That's what I was looking for. Sweet. Okay. That was fun. And shields are presented as something you have to shoot off before you can actually hurt the target. Let's take a look at this gear. Ooh. They do make rare items look a lot more exciting. Oh, 115. Yes, please. It is one thing I really struggle with that I don't seem to have fixed. I'm sure there's a reason why this is hard. Is figuring out the real difference in damage between a weapon and shield versus a two-handed weapon. It just seems that much easier to check the math on a two-handed weapon, and it always just seems better. Definitely more challenging, and I've just got 2 levels since getting here. I did want to call out again that scythe build that other Necromancer was using does give you it leans you towards a more like melee hand-to-hand focused Necromancer, and not so much even, because he was still at big reach on that. But it again gives you a passive defense bonus, which is pretty great. Okay, so that would increase my damage. Not very much. Dust. Ooh. Quest. A quest. Quest from a book on the ground. Okay. Ah! Extremely intimidating, but not as anywhere near as scary as it looked at first. Who's this guy? Not sure that goat deserved that. Ooh, lag. It's obnoxious. This is not a player character, so I'm kind of trying to figure out what he's doing. He's just killing goats. That's actually a little sketchy. Doesn't seem to be fighting the bad guys. Map knowledge failed me. I thought I'd been here. Clearly haven't. I guess I have. I just went the other way. Stealth enemies. Yeah, the caster, man. Oh, you just kind of take out random wildlife. Which I guess makes more sense than not, but at the same time, that's sad. Half expected that to be cursed. Maybe it was. These guys are sneaky. I do feel like the enemy variety is changing a little bit too quickly. Kind of appreciate that, but at the same time it feels like I'm still in the same area where they're such distinctly different flavors. That's a weird thing to complain about, though. It's got the little champion buffs written out and it says what they do. Don't really know what I was supposed to do there, but cool. Cool, I finished a cellar. Nice, okay. It's a one-handed weapon that gets my damage up to roughly par with a two-handed weapon that I had so far. Sweet. Whee! Okay, unexpected. Now I feel like a necromancer. I do appreciate that the cellar now has a little completed thing. Wow. Also note, I'm not using it because I'm not used to it, but the Necromancer also has the same dodge move, so you can easily get out of cases like that, which as a caster is fantastic. Not that I need it, because I'm overpowered as crap. No, yeah, I imagine that looked pretty scary. Certainly level quickly, which I appreciate, because I imagine you do have to level quite a bit. I mean, at level 7, that feels high. But in the scope of the game, it's not. I hope. A long walk to get to our quest. Go again with that enemy variety. Now we're in the bear country. Oh, well, of course. Ancient obelisk in the middle of ruins. weird that they would try to stop you. Well, I mean, I guess that's what Diablo is supposed to do. Good thing about reflex, I'm not using the dodge. I have to stand still for this part. Not a main quest, but hey, why not? There's a definite momentum, so I really should take a moment to play with my extra skill points, because I think I have a couple. I have two. I need to spend one more to get over there. Okay, so I've got Bone Spear. I can go to... I can make it shatter. That's cool. Alright, what's up next? What's our next bone thing? Is Bone Prison? Or we have Grim Harvest. Or Spiked Armor, so people or things take damage when they hit me. Oh, yeah, there we go. So let's see. This doesn't include... So here's my Book of the Dead. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is where I can change my type. Don't really see a reason to... Oh, do I have points to spend here, too? Oh, hang on. Yeah. And then I've got my character stuff here. Okay. Ooh, hello. So I can't upgrade my stats. I guess that happens automatically. There's my crafting stuff. Cool. Okay, cool. That was fun. Good times. Wait, do I have another skill point? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Seems like a pretty obvious choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Marvelous. And they do look visibly a little bit better because I've gotten the improved ones. And my spear now splits and kind of does shrapnel. The graphics are much improved, but it's hilariously challenging to actually interact with these objects. They seem just a little bit fiddly. Oh. I really should check my quest to make sure I'm even going in the right direction. Whoa, that was a cool area transition. And lag. It is interesting. All these areas seem pretty heavily inspired by the same couple areas from Diablo 2, which visually it was hard to see the inspiration because they're so less advanced. But then definitely like the Cursed Woods where you find Adria in 3. Town! Excellent!
What do you need? Prava sent me. I'm looking for Vigo.
You and that nuisance of a child both. Girl's been nagging us about a demon woman all week. Vigo's gone, looking into her claims. He should be at the mining camp north of here. Whole escort of knights went missing there last week, along with the girl's mother and another woman. Watch yourself out there.
Everybody did. Sweet. Let's go to a shop. You really do get a lot more gold than you're gonna need.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
I'll note it doesn't say that that's one-handed or two-handed. Where does it say that? Hello. I mean, shame to get rid of
I've
our,
got furs, skins, and steel. I'll take it. Good deal. Father boys.
Sweet. There's a shop up here. Whoa, man, these knights are very intimidating. You did a good job with that. What do we think? Do we do a wand? Do a sword. Big fan of swords, personally, and I have enough to do one of each. Do a sword.
Bad luck.
Do a scythe.
Try again.
Oh, man. Wow, that wasn't worth it.
Until next time.
Alright, we're gonna go north. I'm assuming it's through here, because I probably am not supposed to be able to go there too soon. It is cool. I'm definitely feeling every single upgrade I've gotten in terms of every single kind of skill power. I'm definitely feeling the difference. Sorry, getting distracted. We'll go up to the quest. Up, 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 up. Talking about feeling the skills, I'm seeing these, my spear shattering backwards and doing damage both directions, which is pretty good. It is cool. All of the abilities feel just outright more effective than a lot of the past low-level abilities. Kind of a balance between Diablo 2 and 3, because they do start out somewhat not flashy at the very least. Certainly effective. Oh god, Bambi moment. It is also a little bit telling about the difference between ranged and melee weapons, because with melee you could not take down one of those deer. Wait, where are the knights here? The knights are still here. So
More
they haven't really
strangers in
disappeared,
the
huh?
camp.
More strangers, you say? Who was the first stranger? Something weird going on here.
Are you Vigo? I was sent...
Hey! I know what I saw. She had horns like a beast. Strode right past where you stand. To think my mother's trapped in there with her. You let my mother through, sir. Shouldn't you be responsible for her safety?
But we have soldiers stationed inside.
You should be worried about them, too. Maybe you can help me.
She did.
The horned woman is the demon Lilith.
No, that can't be. My mother taught me that name. You speak of the daughter of hatred.
Did Prava mention me? She wasn't angry, was she?
There's more than your job at stake here.
Come on. Let's get this over with.
Or hoist. Okay, we'll see where this goes.
The damn hoist is stuck. We've got to go on foot.
Okay, there's a Diablo 3 quest
Look
for you.
out!
Immediately jumps by zombies. Nobody saw that coming.
Hey, that's my mother's charm on your wrist.
Okay.
It's mine now, girl. She gave it to me when I let her and her friend pass through.
Ooh, cool ability. Ho-hum just running around carrying a glowing magic skull. Also running around fighting undead archers and chasing a demon, so yeah, it's not that much. Condemned minds.
Maybe we should go back. Round up the knights.
And leave my mother in Lilith's care for as long as that will take? No. I'm going on.
Yeah, handy ability. Ouch. Yeah, you're seeing that Bone Spear hit a wall or hit its max range and then come back, which is fantastic. It comes back in like the perfect spread, too. I also appreciate that the skeletons, the summons, will tell you if there's still a hidden monster somewhere because they'll stay aggressive, even if you don't see something. Can't go that way. Anyway, that's your Necromancer play. I'm going to keep playing to see how far I can get and see how far I get in the game, because this was significantly faster than my first play. And this guy does just have fast progression.
Beams are too damn old. Shaking like leaves.
This guy just wants to leave. He's up to something. Which I mean I kind of get when you leave. Got me. They sure want me to use a shield. the dungeons look repetitive, but this is a much more satisfying exploration than any game up to now. They just look cool.
What would draw Lilith here?
Hell if I know. Prava doesn't tell us anything. No one goes in, nothing comes out. That's all.
So there's something here that the church has been trying to keep secret, eh?
No lift. The jam must be deeper down.
Locked.
Over here. I can squeeze through to the other side.
Really? Wait, hold on. And there she goes. Enemies approaching. Nowhere to go. Fight's coming to us this time. Open that door, dog!
I've got
it! Don't step in the gooey bomb thing, okay? Nope. Ooh. Super pants. Dang! That is so much more damage. Alright, we're gonna switch to the two-hand. Not that I really need it, but...
That was... quick thinking.
Sure.
Yeah, dude definitely feels like he's up to something.
Why would your mother leave you like that?
She wouldn't. Or she shouldn't have. I'm sure she had good reason.
Yeah, it's definitely slower attack speed, but it doesn't I got nothing. It is a much slower attack, though, so there is that.
A dead end.
Okay, so that shield thing is not actually her ability, it's there. What does that? Swag. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with gold. I always have more than I need here. Also feels kind of appreciated though in every other installment. You start with a shopkeeper that you can buy items from, and they're always way too expensive for you, and by the time you have enough gold to afford them, they're nowhere near as good as the other stuff you've got. So there just was no point. Here at least I've bought things from a couple merchants because at the time they were better. And I had the gold.
I'm not dying here.
See, I appreciate that change. That's nice. Ugh, that looks ominous.
Over there. An opening.
Go!
Oh, now he's ready. Suspicious. That's cool.
The tunnel's closed. We're trapped without the hoist.
Okay, so he seems
Look,
nervous. Maybe he's
there
not up
she
to
is.
something. Wait, Lilith? What? Now I'm nervous. Yeah, this is cool. I don't know.
That statue. It's her. The way I saw her.
Lilith.
So this is where the
We
church
need
was
to
hiding
find
this
my
space.
mother.
I see an intact temple down there. Whoa, just take a moment to admire that. That is some cool area design. It's funny, it actually looks a lot higher quality than the game areas, which of course they don't have to be interactive, so...
Over there, the hoist.
I mean... I know we're going through that door. We all know we're going through that
I'll
door.
ride out.
Oh, there's just a dead body in it.
Slain? What happened? We need reinforcements.
No, we can.
What was that?
It came from beyond the gate.
Of course, that's why we have to go beyond the gate.
No. The escort.
Oh boy.
They're all dead.
That one's not. What are you talking about?
Over there.
A woman. Vigo. It was one of the women you sent. Only... she wasn't human. She was a demon. Like the statue. Claims she mothered Sanctuary. It was a dead bloodbath.
The other woman, Venard. Where is she?
She begged for her life. Lily spared her. Let her deeper in. Give up, girl. She's lost. Vigo, you must listen. Steel did nothing. Spells. Prayers. All useless. Go to Corval. Tell Plow. Raise the army. The father. Evil itself mocks Sanctuary. Do this for me.
He is dead.
I'm done for. Your mother told me this trinket would bring good fortune. To think I trusted her.
She bribed you with it, didn't she? You weren't supposed to let her through at all. But it's not too late. She can still be saved.
Not by me. Not anymore. Prava will know what to do.
You're leaving us? Abandoning her?
There's nothing left to abandon. She's good as dead. I'm sorry, kid.
He really just left us. It's up to us now.
Something I will say, all of these moments would be a whole lot more impactful if you didn't have 5 glowing skeletons backing you up. If it was just you, as scary as you are, I do feel like it would have a lot more weight. So I may actually recommend, if you want to really embrace the story, not to play as a Necromancer.
Lilith can't be too far.
Oh, this is just a cool area. I'm a total sucker for weird, arcane, cursed magic dungeons.
What is this?
More Lilith blood petals? Doesn't that mean a vision? Yeah, vision.
Mind races. Yes, I am Lilith, mother of Sanctuary. Daughter of hatred. I have what you seek. You hunger for knowledge. You dragged your child all over Sanctuary in pursuit of it.
No, I taught her how to survive.
Is that what you want to believe? Drop the act. You have questions. I have answers. I know the fabric of the cosmos.
Everything I've read has warned me against you.
You've read so much, yet know so little. Will you accept my offer?
I don't know. Will you let me try? I want to try.
Your mother is alive. She came this way with Lilith.
How can you be sure?
Sometimes I see visions of the past. I saw them.
What? How?
Lilith's petals. Her blood was fed to me once.
Yeah, I'd be a little suspicious of that too. Can't trust anyone. Especially not someone who runs around backed. Wow. Rings are very powerful. Nice. Wow, minus 104. There's the ramp. I was not prepared. Quick game note, this should be no surprise, but your essence or your spendable ability does recharge automatically, slowly, and your health does not. Game design if you can use the audio cues to actually play. So she had time to write all of these tablets? What's she doing in here? Ouch. Yet. What's this? The skeletons are already there. Of course. Rathma. Very cool backstory.
There.
No, deeper and deeper. God, this goes way down. This is still a cool ruin. I'm still really enjoying this. Saw something about the dungeons in Diablo 4 being repetitive, and I have not felt that at all.
So curious. You are eager to know why you were spared.
Yes.
Do you have faith in me?
I want to.
Good. For now. All you need know is that we are going to meet my son.
That is very exciting for a necromancer.
The first necromancer.
He is that, and more. He is the key to my plans.
It sounds like they're searching for Lilith's son, Rathma. Together.
Mother, what are you thinking?
That right there is one of those reasons I said that I felt like the story was really built around. Creepy background music, I love it. Music, it's just monstrous chittering. Only just realized it, that these little scorpion lizard things are spitters. They're another throwback to Diablo 1. Love it when they do that. Scythe. Gear check. Skill check. Mastery of the skeletons. At level 10, we officially got our double digits. I do feel like there are areas of the dungeon I'm definitely missing, but I am progressing, so I don't think I'm missing much. So they're not totally linear. Oh, the exploding guys, those are... bringing back some of the more memorable villains from... or memorable creeps from Diablo 1, and also the most obnoxious creeps from Diablo 2. The little explosive minions were just the worst in Diablo 2. They were, especially at high difficulty, they would just kill you. And most classes had no answer whatsoever. Gauntlets. Armor for skinny hands. That was a real bad joke. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, so I did this one. This is a little bit of switchback, so I don't feel as bad for progressing without catching every corner. If you're still with me, kudos, good job. I feel like we're getting to some major conclusion here, and I probably won't play much beyond that, but also, got time, let's do it. Let's see it through. ruins, you don't step on things that look like that, but you kind of have to in most of these areas.
Blocked again. Does Lilith know we're coming?
She might. That sure looks a lot like Lilith. It's not actually her. Boy, that was scary. Okay. Okay, cool. So I
You've
wasn't able to click that
mastered
before.
your fear, but I still sense
My magpie. She's scared right now. She must be.
Go or stay. It is time to choose.
I trained her well. She's a good kid. Strong. She'll be all right.
You've chosen well, my child. To reach Rathma, we will need to cross a lake at the bottom of these ruins. It requires a ritual. I will teach you.
As you wish, Mother.
Feels like a prison
Good.
specifically meant to keep Lilith
You're
out.
ready for lesson 1.
Bum, bum, bum.
Blood is the key.
What did you see this time? I don't need sparing. Tell me.
Lilith plans to teach your mother a ritual. One that needs blood. Your mother seemed receptive.
We have to reach them.
That was definitely sparing a little bit. Burn down, burn up. I will say this is a pretty long dungeon, but it's so cool. It's not slow to get through. Narrative's pretty good. Excellent, excellent level design here. Sorry to break the immersion there. Splat. Ooh, that's a great big bone horn, and there are things in it. Gross. Now you gotta wonder, were those here before or after Lilith showed up? Is that usually a thing? So far, that really hasn't been clear. In all the previous installments, there was all this conversation about how the corruption was a result of the Lords of Hell being there, which is the obvious assumption here. But what if that's not what's going on? What if these places were already corrupted before she was here? I'm seeing all these indications that it's different, or that it's the same stories we've seen before. Nice. Another throwback to Diablo 3. That's actually originally a throwback to Diablo 1, the Balrogi demon things. Love to see it. But yeah, so the premise here obviously is being set up like Lilith is the big bad, she's the evil demon, she's out to destroy everything, it's the end of the world, blah blah blah. The classic Diablo plot, which I don't mind seeing again, but a part of me is seeing just enough evidence to hope that there's a story twist somewhere. Yeah, all the familiar favorites. We got the Fallen, we got the Fallen Shaman, we got the Succubus. I have seen evil men, and especially goat men with spears. Still give me some traumatic flashbacks from the original Diablo, but also very satisfying memories. Just to say it again, I already talked about it in my last video, but back in the day, goat men had the exact same run speed as your player character, so if you had to get close to them, just say, hit them with a sword. As long as they kept running, you would just sort of pace each other, and they would just lure you into some other horrible doom trap. Ooh. So spent a lot of time cursing at goatmen spear chuckers as they led me through a dungeon. Certain death. Succuby too, same thing. They would throw stuff at you and run just so you got close, and they could outrun you. Challenges too that you have just player title rewards for just doing stuff in game, like hitting enemies from really far away. And I already got some from like killing X number of enemies within a set amount of time. Still getting nice steady level progression. It's definitely slowed a little bit, but not too much. What's that? Oh, it's ice. Good time to check on these skill points. Okay. Corpse explosion. We got the sight thing, and I don't have anything that works with that. So I could get another activated skill. I do like that. That's nice. I need to spend one more to get my next tier. Man, there's a... Wow, this is pretty cool. I really, really like the skill tree, and it's big and sprawling and very, like, stylized. Really enjoying it. There's my dog. Free demon heart. Oh, we've been here. There's my dog again. She's okay. Fits right in with the vomity demon sound effects. Alright, hang on. Where am I going? The wrong way! This is why we check the map. What's that? Sorry, canceled that too soon. There we go. So she was Haradrim, and kinda... that was implied. It's, Narelle's mother is... her backstory sounding very much like Deckard and... oh jeez. Can't believe I'm forgetting her name. What's her face from last game? That's a tragic story. Didn't love how that ended. It was good, but oh man. It's a bummer that Kane's niece never got any resolution beyond, you know, what happened.
This barrier. It looks like the same kind of magic as before. I think I can dispel it.
Ooh, she's learned some stuff. Hi, demon. Okay, just let it. God, the cooldown on that is long.
I did it!
Whew. I get another level. No. Bum. This is by far the deepest dungeon I've ever been to in a Diablo game. I think the previous record was 4 levels? Maybe more. The tower where you fight the spider demon. It's more than 4, but not this many. Can't go that way. Map, you lied to me. Ooh, the wet part. See that? This progression is so cool. So now we're at the bottom, like, ooh,
never awesome. Enough blood. I will follow you to the ends of Sanctuary, Mother.
This is cool, guys. I love the design of this temple. I love it. It's too bad it can't zoom out. That's the downside to not being able to zoom out.
There she is. Mother?
Hey, scribbles.
Nirel. You're just in time. Beyond this lake lies the necropolis of the Firstborn. A trove of magic and knowledge.
Get where she's coming
I
from.
opened the way for Lilith. But I could not pass through with her. I lack divine element, you see.
Stop.
But I can find it. I'm so close. I simply need...
Mother, stop! Look at what Lilith has done to you. You're writing in your own blood.
My little magpie. She awakened me. She showed me things I can't even put into words. Once I've finished, you will understand.
I don't care what she showed you. Please, let's just get out of here.
Oh, I see. Yes, clever magpie. Trying to lead me away so you can take all this for yourself. This is my discovery, not yours. I will finish these runes with your blood!
Oh, you must stop this!
Spoiler.
Look at the gifts she's given me.
We're gonna finish them with her blood.
Mother, no!
You won't take what's mine!
Ow. Again, this would be a lot harder with a single melee character.
I don't want you to die!
I guess. I don't know. Depends on their skills.
I'm not ready yet.
Man, that thing was
No!
scary.
You were protecting me. I don't want to hate you.
Yeah,
I'm trying. I really am.
It's a tough emotional moment.
We're going to make Lilith pay for what she's done. So we need blessed blood. Go back to your Prava. Get that blessing. Beg if you need to. Whatever it takes. My mother started this damn ritual. I'm going to finish it. Meet me in the Mistral Woods.
Why there?
The Horadrim hid a vault there. Finding it was her life's work. So much for that. Maybe it will help with the ritual. If not, at least I can bury her where she'd want. I need time. I'm sorry. Just leave me.
Okay. I'm assuming there is a way waypoint here somewhere? If not, this could be a long walk out of here. Man, I really hope I don't have to walk all the way out of here. Oh man. Mother's knife. Oof, that hits hard. Okay, that wasn't as long as I expected. It's odd that they would give you that much of a way out. And then we have this. Okay. Interesting cross between very easy, which wouldn't really make lore sense even if it would be convenient, versus, yeah, I like how they did that actually.
More strangers in the camp.
It's a good thing we never need to eat or sleep, right? Meh. Okay. Now wait a minute, aren't I supposed to go somewhere to get a blessing before I find her? I guess not? Take her long to finish the ritual if we're going to find her here. Sorry, dear. I do also appreciate the halo in an area where it's like, your quest is somewhere in here.
There is something strange going on here. Nerel must be nearby.
It's locked.
Whispering key. Yeah, I want to find one of those. That looks cool. Okay. Haradrim seem to be having some problems in this narrative. I appreciate this is an introductory quest, but so far this has been fairly long. And I'm not taking any time really to go about it slowly either. Also heavily inspired by one of the areas of Diablo 3. I really like it though, so perfect. And it makes sense. I'm running around in woods, and then there would be a snowy patch, although it's odd that I would go basically underground. Find a different season. That's never mattered before. It only really matters in this one because this one's been quite a bit more kind of realistic and themey than the past ones have been. So it's good that I'm slightly thrown by things that are very familiar in the series. So it doesn't feel like ground that's been trodden before too much. I also really like the reimagined wood rings. It's cool. Yes. Cool monsters. Shadow resistance. That's cool. They're adding stuff like that to this too. I also have a town portal. I just don't know where it would take me. Again, the game feels enough more immersive that I hadn't even considered to use that. Green shrine, that seems bad. And it is funny, every shrine seems to include a speed boost. Which I am not upset about. Greed Shrine goes away, and I backtrack for a bunch of piddly little piles of gold. Cool. Little progression points to help you kind of backtrack quickly. Very well thought out. I will say, I keep seeing signs that I'm not going to be able to keep playing, and then the game keeps going. It's been a long time since we had new Diablo posted, so I'm also not upset about that. Spend these skill points. Okay, so we need one more there. I wonder if I spend one up here. I never did that. Yep, so it's your total. Cool, okay. Oh man, those are awesome. Alright, let's play with the Book of the Dead. We can change them to Reapers. We're gonna try. Neither of these seems better than having 5. And golems. Unlock my golems. Oh, they are slow. So wow, they're cool looking though. We'll see how this goes. Oh, they're not that slow. Let's see if they attack you slow. Hey, I'm scared. Yeah, I mean, it stands to reason that's not something you want to stand on. Really? Yeah, love it. Love it. They've added a lot more depth to the builds you can do while also making the skill tree quite a bit simpler. Even at this point, I'm level 12 and still only have 3 active skill buttons, but it still feels like there's a lot of variety in what I can do. And I think you can respec for free up to level 15, and after that you can still do it, there's just a cost, so you get a lot of chance to play with your builds up to around this point. Oh man, okay. But I am just kind of meandering here. Where am I going? Wow. Gotta backtrack quite a bit on that one. I'm gonna have to start dropping this stuff. Nope, nope. Kind of subtle stuff. You know the scythe is two-handed because it's got 2 heads. Perfect. Make it look like someone undressed randomly in the middle of a snowstorm. Tromp, 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 tromp. Watch, after doing this, I'm gonna find out this wasn't even where I was supposed to go. So far, though, that really hasn't been an issue. As long as I continue to check my map.
You're stuck in an illusion created by the Horadrim. The portal will lead you through this crude trap.
That's a twist, if true. Otherwise, I'm being tricked to jump in a demonic portal by a talking demon wolf. Meh. There's a twist. Okay, vision of Tristram. Wait, so this is reality? This isn't the illusion? Back in Tristram. The locus for everything.
Who are you? An admirer of sorts. I saved you in the mountains. You'd lost your horse and crawled into that cave. Would have frozen to death if not for me.
Why are you helping me?
Oh, it's very simple. You want to stop Lilith, and I want you to succeed. But you'll never do that by following the Horadrim.
Ah, but why?
Their path always ends in fire and death.
It's true. Really, really does do that.
Seen enough. Open the door.
Ooh, gross. And this is another cool area.
Why are you telling me all this?
To warn you. A day will come when the Horadrim stumble. Don't be there when they do. The portal will lead you to that little girl you're looking for.
Now, is it going to turn out the wolf is Rothma?
Tristram, the Horadrim of old imprisoned Diablo, the Lord of Terror beneath the earth. And then they built this town nearby.
Yeah, that was a weird choice.
You can see how that turned out. I like the world the way it was, without Lilith. Her little game of rebellion will only lead to chaos. You've already seen visions of the damage she can do. Yes, I know you have fed her blood. Do you feel it changing you? Perhaps not yet. But as long as Lilith walks in your world, it is only a matter of time.
Alright, now let's break that down a little bit. Because before Lilith and her little rebellion, there were no humans. So when this thing is talking about going back to the way it was,
Back in the Horadrim's illusion.
And now I've just accepted that this is a Horadric illusion. That was pretty cool. That's setting up a really interesting plot line. I'm pretty pumped.
There you are. I think I've lost my way. The same thing happened to my mother and me earlier on. The trail to the vault ends here, so it should be somewhere around in these woods.
Oh my god, we're still looking for the vault. Okay, okay, we're doing this. Double check. Yup, okay. Still recording, you still with me? The adventure continues.
Someone toying with us. The place is a maze. Oh, that's supposed to be.
Out of essence.
Ow. Still getting used to the keystrokes, especially in fast fights like that one.
The path is different now. The statue was the source of an illusion. We must be close.
Let me tell you what I miss every time I see those bats. Chain lightning. Which I'm sure the sorceress with the lightning tree has stuff like that.
Finally, the Horadric vault.
I don't know about y'all watching, but it sure looked to me like she just jumped face first into a giant werewolf. It's probably a mistake. Tell you, Horadric Vault means swag. Never does. The Horadrim always this cool order, and they just never have any stuff for you.
Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope.
I knew
All
it.
we need is one book, one spell, to help us cross the Black Lake and stop Lilith.
Okay, my one quibble. To this day, my favorite thing about Diablo 1 was that most spells you learned from books. So you spent
Sealed shut.
the
What's the passage
entirety
over there?
of that game as a wizard just hunting for secret little libraries and scrolls and being like, yeah, I found a new one. And I've played the game many, many times and never found all of the spells because you have to find them by luck in the randomly generated thing. So that was cool. But I understand why they haven't gone that route, even though it was just really a fantastic way to play the game.
You assume we're treasure hunters, don't you?
I'm not assuming anything. I just want some answers.
Look, ever since I can remember, my mother took me around looking for Horadric artifacts. It was an obsession.
So maybe she wasn't.
And when she learned of this vault and wanted to find it, I couldn't say no.
Sure, a lot of bones on the ground.
She was sick. Tried to hide it from me, but I knew she didn't have long left.
That also
This sort of
explains her
thing.
motivations a lot.
The hunt. It made her happy. It made me happy too. You have the answers you wanted now.
I gotta tell you guys, I'm more and more impressed with this game, which is cool, because at the end of my last play, it was okay, but this whole bit has been so much better. So that's not what I was looking for, but I'm looking for books. That's what I was looking for.
This is... I think it's written in Horadric code. And here, the same symbol on the door. I have an idea.
Let me just read words in this book randomly and see what happens. That's great.
We might want to take a step back.
Yep, I'm gonna hide behind a pillar on that one. I don't actually mean that.
Chaspith Chat.
And we didn't die.
Let's keep on. Mother was here.
This sure looks like some swag.
Hey! Wait for me!
That sure looks like a trap. Ooh. Horadric spear.
It's the same seal as before. Should be easy enough to break it again. But why would someone use it here?
One way to find out.
Of course. We can't let anything stop our pursuit of Lilith. I'll open the door, and if we split up, we'll work faster that way.
Only if you stay on this side of the door.
Fine.
What am I looking for?
Don't you know? A book, a scroll, or anything that will help us cross the Black Lake. Chespith Chat!
Okay. This also looks like a trap. It really doesn't look like a Horadric area either. It feels pretty corrupted. But maybe the Horadrim were hiding dark secrets. Of course they were. They were hiding Zoltan Kuhl. That looks... okay. And Zoltan Kuhl himself may have created this vault. He liked that kind of thing. Oh, look! Burning it. Love it. Something I literally only just realized is that every single item type takes up the same amount of inventory space. Which makes no sense, but it's very convenient gameplay-wise. I thought of that because I picked up a ring and then was like, wait a minute. Oh god, what a maze. Okay. Skeleton on the floor is just rolling around. there are demons in here implies either this place is already corrupted, which may be why the door was sealed, or someone beat us here. Oh yeah, that definitely feels like where we're supposed to go. Maybe. Can I not interact with that? Really? Okay.
You won't take my master's book!
Desecrated archives, yep.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on essence.
Progress bars or health bar? Looks like they disable as damage. I wonder if that's progression autosaves or if that's different stages. If it's going in and telling me she has multiple stages as a boss. Or if that's just showing me, giving me visual cues of how far I've progressed in the fight. Ow. Say they've done enough. They've done a good enough job of making the.
Why was a demon guarding that book?
Oh, there's the question.
I should take this back to Nerel.
They've done a good enough job making the environment kind of blend a little bit. The monsters, the fighting, everything blend but still stand out. But that also means that it's a lot harder to pick out when something's going to blow up on you and where its edges are. Which, you know, it's fine. Makes a lot more sense than them standing out with, like, glowing, pulsing borders, but it's a little bit more challenging from a gameplay perspective. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Blowing stuff up by accident. One thing I really appreciate, and I still can't quite grasp why, is that on the minimap you can see your footprints of where you recently were. Which, yeah, can be really helpful if you're trying to avoid backtracking without expanding the minimap, but I can't really explain why I appreciate it so much.
I hope you had more luck than me.
I did.
Interesting. This ledger was written by the Haradrim. This is chronicling spells and theories created by Rathma, the first Necromancer.
That's not what we are looking for.
No. But it can still work. There must be a spell in this book we can use to bring my mother back. She knows the ritual to cross the Black Lake.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
It's all we have. My mother will help us through. Meet me down there.
So, wait. Wait, what's my quest? What am I supposed to do?
I thought I heard something, but demons? How is that possible? It couldn't have been the Haradrim. They're secretive, but would never follow such a path. You mean that we found Rothma's book here, and Lilith's going after him? My mother told me once, there are no coincidences where immortals are involved. We still need a blessing. Perhaps the cathedral could help. You should visit Prava.
She said that before. Okay. Let's use the thing I've been avoiding doing this whole time. Now, does it leave an entrance to go back? Because it should. Sorry, folks. It's been a long video here. Again, appreciate it if you're still with me. I want to get across the Black Lake, but it kind of depends on how much longer it is. It's getting late. Oh yeah, the lag is way worse in major hub towns. Especially probably this weekend because everyone's playing at the same time.
Dark days upon us. You need a proper weapon.
You do get a stash in town here. Yeah, I don't want those.
Anything else?
I probably do want that.
Well struck.
I probably did want that.
Fair trade.
Ooh, yeah. Not great. Okay. Speak to Prava. Prava, 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 Prava. Lag, lag, lag.
See that the kitchen is ready for tomorrow's service. Angels above, you've returned. The Reverend Mother will want to hear of this, but she's away at Corvalar. Seek your blessing there. Everything is unfolding as Inarius foretold. Soon, he will be free to escape Sanctuary and return to the heavens where he belongs.
I'm gonna bet a lot it's not that simple.
One of our defenses against the prime evils. We fight terror with faith, hatred with compassion. We've built the mighty towers at Corvalar to withstand destruction.
That's a good question.
He was given a prophecy. Light piercing hatred's heart, it said. He knew what it meant. That he was fated to kill
Of course,
Lilith.
he said he knew what it meant.
When he does, he will be redeemed. And he will ascend to the heavens once more. As a girl, she was sick, plagued by constant seizures. But Inarius healed her. When I met her, I was a sinner. But her faith showed me what I could be. There's no one better fit to lead us.
Okay. Seems like a long walk. S shows you all the available skills you can bind. Nice. Okay. That's a lot further than where I've gone so far. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this up. Make a run for it, y'all, because I've done a lot of backtracking and swooping and going around and getting distracted. This time I'm just going to run straight for this thing. Immediately get distracted by an ore pile. They know what they're doing. They make you want to stop for stuff, even though I have no idea what those ores do yet. It's also a random dungeon with a treasure chest picture, but nope, nope, will not be distracted. Oh, look, side quest. Will not be distracted. Sorry, buddy. Wow, actually, that's going quite quickly. You know Corvalar's gonna be under siege though. Ow! Whoa.
What is this?
Another thing too, so far I haven't encountered any items that are unidentified. Whoa. Whoa, what is this? Which I guess is only legendary and set items, so that's not surprising, but... And also, I wouldn't be surprised if the beta didn't even include any of the legendary items, just to make sure that was a really big, exciting surprise. Now wait a minute, I've got a little yellow circle. Yeah. Really know you do enough damage when you can take down a treasure goblin.
I'm low on essence.
I got him. Oh yeah. That's what happens when you start saying stuff like, I haven't identified anything yet. Pro tip, there's a faint trail when any really big projectiles shoot at you, and you can shoot back on the same path. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sure, I said some very specific things about not getting distracted, and I've been quite a bit distracted. track and making good time to Corvalar. Hey, we made it. Not so bad. It's funny, you get
your business.
increased reputation
Reverend
for
Mother Prava expects me.
literally getting places.
Open the gates.
I can get extra stuff, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, heck yeah. Alright, Book of the Dead. I'm level 13, so I don't have skeletal mages yet. Vigo.
You were good soldiers. Worked hard. Fought hard. Drank hard too. Brothers. Sisters. I hope you find peace in these flames.
Vigo, what are you doing here?
So you lived. I came clean to Prava. About taking that woman's bribe. It's looking bad. My ass is on the line. Might not have a job when she's done with me. Hey, you're here for her, right? Let's go together. Maybe she'll go easy on me if you're there.
Not many could bear your sins.
Yeah, these churchy folks do seem a little harsh.
Hold.
She's expecting us.
Vigo. Good luck.
Oh, okay, maybe not. That was really nice.
Have the new watch commander replace the forces we lost at the mine. So, you've returned. Vigo here tells me you were braver than he.
Eh.
First, you will be made worthy of a blessing. A holy war cannot be won with faithless troops. Make no mistake, this war is holy. Lilith has brought the eternal conflict to Sanctuary, and Inarius will deliver us as writ in prophecy. Until then, we have our parts to play. Make a pilgrimage to the Alabaster Monastery. Cleanse your spirit. Then we may discuss a blessing.
Or I could find another priest.
May as well make myself useful. Come by the ruins, south of here.
Finding a disturbing lack of waypoints. Probably in a lot of the areas I've gone through. This isn't south, I know, I just wanted to see what that weird blockety thing is on the map. That was short, so we're gonna play just a little bit longer. Maybe the Shrine of the Penitent is close. You feel that momentum, you just want to keep going, because the quests are just like, oh, it's right here. Oh, it's one more boss. One more fight.
Hail. There's a shrine west of here. Bears a relic. I'm told it takes on your sin. Weighs you down, body and soul. Beats the hell out of you. It'll cleanse you. Prepare you to stand before the Father. I hope you don't have many regrets, friend. This kind of thing is a lot deadlier for some than others. Watch out, all right? I'll find you at the end.
Sorry. Is it west? Read from the tablet at the altar of purity. Church. Check your map. Yup, going the wrong way. I will say the map areas are sneaky. They try to do that to you. They do try to turn you around a bit if you're not using your map. I will say, when I hit 14, I'm at respec, because I don't think Bone Prison is what I want. I want to curse.
Hark, creature of darkness, for you have wandered beyond the reach of the light. Lift your sins, breathe deep the cold air. The path to redemption lies before you, if you have the faith to walk it. Hark, creature of darkness, for you have wandered beyond
Altar of Martyrdom. That's my own buddies. Feeling the slowness, but even more feeling the reduced vision. And of course they've scattered frozen bodies along the way. Show the people that didn't make it.
Your wounds. Let the ice into your bones. Welcome your pain. For the agony of the flesh is the first cleansing of the soul. Make your faith stronger than any hurt.
Oh, did I not do it? Oh, it's just another one. Okay. Yeah, they didn't really like that. That's new. I will say for this part, the blue glowing skeletons look very appropriate and very cool. Was a lot easier than the last one.
Ground at the mountains towering over you. Feel how small you are. Embrace humility. Accept your place in worship to the Father, for He has shown us the way.
can't. Whenever I'm at this angle, the idol looks like I'm wearing a giant pom-pom in my head. Faithless warriors. Can't have been the champion, was it? Really? Okay, they do get easier.
The end nears, pilgrim. Look into yourself. Find your faith. Feel how it fills the void within you. Remember, you are nothing without faith. Hold fast to the light. And remember,
definitely getting easier. That's cool. They made that an excellent kind of vision quest type dealie.
So, I like playing cards. Doesn't make me a sinner. But that bribe. Good soldiers died on account of what I did. Is that the kind of man I am? The kind I'll always be.
Feel like you learned your lesson, buddy.
Damn it. I'm praying. Why isn't this working? You made it. That makes one of us at least.
You heard from Father?
I will, soon. But enough about that. You're about to meet Father Inarius himself.
That's gonna be interesting.
Not everyone comes back, you know. You'd better. I owe you a stiff drink.
Oh, man. I don't know that I quite realized that I was about to meet Inarius. No pressure. I guess I've already met a lot of the angels. This is pretty cool and unexpected. I expected to kind of resolve the Black Waters thing before this part, but of course you gotta meet the father because you've met the mother. This also has the look of...
Kneel before him, and remember, you are small, wonderfully small.
Interesting attitude. Change? Hang on, I gotta check something here. No? Okay, well, kind of. He does look a little bit more demonic in the later statue. For those who didn't know, Inarius and Lilith were lovers, and that's what created the Nephilim, humans. They all look kind of the same. This part couldn't be fighting, because that would be really weird. So it makes sense they'd have some of this stuff here. Not yet, I suppose. Maybe he's going to test me. Okay, this one I don't want to skip. This is going to be cool.
This is how you choose to approach me.
Forgive this intrusion, but
Tell me what you need.
I must traverse the Black Lake, and that cannot be done without your blessing.
If I've learned anything during my time here, it is that what we're looking for and what we need are rarely the same thing. I once thought I could find an end to this war, but there has been no resolution, only more pain. Everything I've done has pulled me further from home, from the place I need to be. This world we made was born from the impossible, and yet, like its creators, it rots from the inside.
I don't... Lilith has entered the ancient city. With your blessing, I can pursue her.
Your kind are weak, and this world has been wasted on the crusades of the unworthy.
I can stop her.
This audience is concluded.
I mean, if he wants to go back to the heavens so bad, why doesn't he just go?
Back to Corvalar.
Not saying that he should just leave, but I mean, why? What's keeping him here? That was pretty cool. But also there's an angel, one of the most powerful angels ever, just hanging out.
No, no, no. You heard him, but you did not listen. His voice is music, a symphony of light. Look beyond the words themselves, and you will find truth.
Yes, he seems conceited and depressed, and not like necessarily a reliable witness of what should actually happen here. It's really open for a waypoint. Whoa. What shrine did I just pick up? Conveniently placed, fleeting, ultra aggro shrine. Yep, all the shrines give you a little speed boost. That's nice. Is that a waypoint? It's not. That was a thing? Cool.
Look out! Fend them off! Please!
Does sound like a vampire.
It's over.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Okay. Not sure what that was, but okay. There's gotta be a waypoint in Corvalar. Does not appear to be a waypoint in Corvalar. That's crazy.
Blessed are those who bask in the light. Let our faith be our armor against the encroaching darkness. Ah, you've returned. Come, let us speak inside, out of the cold.
And Arius doesn't seem himself. No, that's what we're just gonna talk about.
Yet you stand before me unscathed. I know his ways.
Oh, so he could have killed me.
That
Great.
is approval enough for me. In the name of the light, I bless you. May the light flow through you and keep you from corruption and sin. Our victory is prophesied in the heavens.
Blessing.
From the Father's voice to my ears, a spear of light piercing hatred's heart.
Primes.
First Lilith, then the Primes. He will deliver us from the eternal conflict.
That again is his interpretation. That doesn't seem, does not seem like he's behaving right now.
Vigo and I had a good conversation when he returned. He will do his penance. Trust that he is in good hands.
That's good.
Penitence.
There it is.
In
okay.
the heavens' eyes, creating humanity was a sin. They cast him down. Now he seeks redemption and the chance to go home. As prophesied, slaying Lilith is that chance. When he ascends, so shall we all.
From from what I know about the whole Nephilim thingy-bobber, that does not seem like that's how that's gonna go. Change these back. I like the warriors. So that actually looks close. Nice. Okay, so they did kind of plan this out. So you still have to go on foot, but it's not an insanely long journey to get back there. So it does feel a little roundabout, but in a way that kind of works. I will also note I got a skill point without leveling up, so that's the thing too from some of these quests. Also note that your little skull counter is very subtly kind of gray, but then turns green, bottom right, to the right of my, yeah, so that turns green when you have your max level. Just bumped that guy's head off from up here. Sorry. No, he totally deserved it. They're a little faster. I don't know if they do as much damage as the Reapers, but they certainly move faster. Their damage is fine. Delay before those explode. Look at this majestic, wow, majestic mountain goat wandering off in the snow.
I need more time.
I'm following this map marker, but I sure do hope it actually I have no idea. Just thinking about how nice this area is, and then got jumped by a goatman. This is a pretty impressive beta, I gotta say. I just keep thinking about this is still going. It's cool, but when is it gonna end? And I keep wanting to sit down and do it in one shot, but this has gotten quite long at this point. So I'm gonna call it after this next interaction. Hopefully there's something decisive. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. Not conclusive either. I know it's not gonna be.
More strangers in the camp.
Yeah, those knights ain't doing their job. Oh, interesting. Okay, so champions don't even appear in Tier 2. Oh, I do have an available skill point, don't I? I could do that, or I don't want that one. Or I could do the Tier 2 Bone Spear. I'm really getting a lot of mileage out of this bad boy, so I'm actually going to do that. Whoa. Oh, so it does mark up your damage. So it's a % increase, so it actually ramps up pretty impressively.
I'll explain on the way.
That doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. I may not be seeing it, but one thing I do still miss is synergies. There's the Lord Destruction expansion in Diablo 2. Blessing. Cool. They added this whole concept of synergies. When you level up some skills, it would also give a passive boost to related skills. Which was a cool thing. The downside to it, though, is that you had to invest in skills you weren't going to use to get the passive buffs, and also you just sometimes ended up with skills that it was made builds very narrow because you just maxed out your synergies as well as your main skills, and so you couldn't branch out as much. Ooh. Little scenery, I love it. Good, okay, you can cancel out of that. Now I have to remember how to get down there. No, I don't. I have a map. Go this way.
Rothma's description of the ritual was difficult to understand, and the notes weren't much better. I think I know how to talk with my mother again.
Wait a minute, it's Rothma's ritual? But isn't it Rothma's prison? Curiouser and curiouser.
The breeze coming from the Black Lake. Do you feel it? Let's hurry.
I don't, but cool. Oh, that's gotta be weird.
Mother, please, can you hear me?
My little magpie, it's you.
Oh, that's even
I
weirder.
can save you from this, Mother. I promise. I can learn how to...
Stop. I can't be saved from my own mistakes. This body is only a husk. My spirit must pass on. and you must let me go.
Mother, no. I need you.
You need to move on, Magpie, without me. But I can help you one last time before I go. You have the divine blessing. Your blood is the necessary key.
Feels like a trap. Lilith couldn't do this on her own. She probably needed some angelic energy
Neira, you were so
to release Rathma. I still am trying to figure out why Rathma's in prison.
Neiro.
The way is open. We have to go. But... do you think Lilith is even still here? It's been so long. I'm afraid she's won this one. Besides, I have to... take care of my mother. But it's not over yet. Not for you. Lilith was after Rosma. Find him. Learn why. I'll be back at the vault. All right?
Feels like an odd choice of place to go, but sure.
How strange. Somehow this place feels like home.
This is Rathma. It's pretty cool. It's very much Black Lakey, and the whole ruin felt very necromancy, but that feels different. Ooh, and now it's touched by demonic energy. Okay, so there's that demonic corruption. Fairly sure this is because Lilith was here, but not 100%. We don't know what Rathma looks like.
You are the last visitor to my sanctum. Though, you come too late, just as Lilith did before you. For it was my father, Inarius, who arrived here first. It unfolded as my visions foretold. How we hurtled towards the prophecy's end.
Was it Rathma's prophecy all along? Yeah, those things are freaky. That much.
It started in dreams. I saw shattered images of the end of Sanctuary. The scales of a great serpent carried these visions. And so I went to visit him. My and the serpent's thoughts met, and the fragmented future was mended together. I put it down in order, and the prophecy was born.
There's some cool stuff in the lore about this. Trung Wool was one of the inspirations for the Necromancers, and he is older than angels and demons. Part of like one of the fundamental forces of creation in Diablo, so that's a cool twist. It's really cool that they're bringing all this stuff back into it.
I need to destroy the tumors to go any further.
Tumor of hatred. Blech. Gross. will say, I just recently played Divinity Original Sin 2, and a lot of the artwork feels very, very reminiscent of that. Especially this part. Change the color palette, it's the curse tile. Whoa. Especially that part. Gross. Guess that's a tumor. You can hear my guy breathing heavily, and this is definitely not an area where I'd be, like, huffing and puffing. Does not seem like a good place to take it if you have to. Something to note that in the expansion of Diablo 3, the evil corruption we saw was from Angel. Oh, I cannot wait to pick up this rare giant sword. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not sure whether I wanted more giants or not.
Prophecy became my burden. There were others that knew. Ones that couldn't understand the nature of such a thing. I knew Inarius would be driven to interfere, believing that it was about him. He saw himself as a savior, piercing hatred's heart in hell.
Yep, of course, it never specifically mentioned him. Yeah, these zombie things are reminiscent of some of the zombies in Act 5 of Diablo 3 that again was angelic corruption from Malthael. I can only imagine that that's the intention. And that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it's pretty clear that Lilith and Inarius are both wrong. A little weird. Again, this corruption could have been from Rothma himself. Necromancer, all kinds of weird, gooey stuff. That way. This is a way to make a small dungeon pretty obnoxious. It's not slow. Alright, those extra health minions really do take an extra punch to go down. Gotta remember that next time I'm like, I do plenty of damage.
was only a matter of time before Norris would discover what I'd done and come demanding the key.
Here's the question. Why does Inarius want to get into hell? That's what it looks like under the corruption. Just old stone.
All you must understand is once I am victorious in hell, the high heavens will welcome me home, where I belong.
I wish it would be true, Father.
So he's built up the church to be an army that he could send against hell so that he could go home?
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Ooh, really? It's probably Inarius himself, maybe. Oh man, yeah, the dungeons are cool! And you see up there that little handshaking thing between Inarius and Lilith and the World Stone. Beautiful game, guys. In a dark, twisted, gooey way, but really wonderfully designed.
I'm not ready yet.
What is that? Probably Inarius and these guys.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Suddenly all those corpse generation skills seem a little appropriate. Wow, that hurts.
I'm out of essence.
Die here, I don't want to start over. close. One corpse, right? It's definitely an RS. Or Rothma himself.
Vigo!
Man.
Who did this? I have done all that was asked. The pain is gone now. This was a just punishment.
I don't know, buddy.
A stronger man would have refused Venard's bribe. Nerel, is she safe?
Yes, she is safe.
Our meeting is no coincidence. I came here to help. Will you give this to her for me? I should never have taken it. It's so dark. I have repented. Do you think I was too late?
No, not too late. The light has come to carry you home. Do you not see it, friend?
Yes. Yes. I see it now. They have come.
I feel like that's going to be a lot sadder later when you learn the truth about the whole background here. Oh,
you didn't
boy.
need that armor to prove your worth, friend.
Sure was glad he was there, though. Ooh, hello. Viscous bone weave. Gross. Oh, what? Okay, that's great. Oh, okay, so that's where the bubble was coming from, so I still have that from this. And then this gives me extra skeleton mages. Ooh, love it. Ah, man, that is a bummer. Boy. That was quite the fight, too. I really almost died multiple times.
Give me the key to hell. I will not ask again.
You don't need to. I saw a vision of the key lifted from my corpse, under the watchful eyes of the great serpent in my sanctum. If you are chosen as you say, it will come to pass.
It's too quiet. Where is she? Is that him? Is that Rathma?
Long dead.
I don't know if you would have chosen to stand beside me in this new world, Rathma. But I would have saved your place, just the same. And now, all that you might have been has been stolen from me. Stolen.
look like a weapon Inarius would use.
This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future. A future made possible because of the price you paid. Your sacrifice will not have been in vain.
Well, no more respecking for free. Chance to stun is always good. I guess I keep summoning until all my warriors are done, and then I'll raise mages. Okay. See how that goes. Just looking at the curses. Oh, yeah. Maxing out the summons. This is a bummer. Rothman dead. Yikes. Okay. And he was one of the first and most powerful Nephilim, being the direct child of Inarius and Lilith. Now, it's still not clear who killed him. It may have been Inarius, it may not have been. It certainly is implied. But even then, there was another prophecy, another vision that didn't specify. So we're pretty sure the spear of light through Lilith's heart is not actually about Inarius, even though he thinks it is, and I'm also willing to bet that it wasn't Inarius who killed him, although then I don't know who it would have been. But that's part of the mystery, and that's part of great storytelling, is not being able to guess. And I do appreciate that whole rigmarole with fighting through the pustule bits also meant that your coming back through the dungeon was a lot faster, because you just go to the straight line you opened. That was a very clever way to do that. Going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, but not by too much. Oh man, y'all. One thing I guess there is a compare button still, but I do miss the automatic comparison where if you mouse over an item it would show you what your equivalent currently equipped is. I don't want to go that way. Legit jumped. I wasn't ready to attack something. Yeah, it's time to call it a night. Let me finish this conversation and then I'm probably going to call it. tragic, buddy. But I'm still seeing visions of him. I feel like Rathma's part in the story is not over. Oh, dang. I have to go all the way back to the Sanctum to talk to her, don't I? That's right. So even with all the efficiencies they've done, there still is a whole lot of walking. Town portals and the waypoints I'm sure should be the way to do it, but I was talking earlier about how I haven't really found any waypoints. I found one, and it's the one my town portal goes to, which is good, but... So if you just keep summoning, you start summoning your mages. And I can have 5 of each. Oh yeah, now I got a little army. I do think I need perks. I don't see bone perks being very useful. I will definitely consider that with my next skills, and maybe respect. But I've got my 10 skeletons, and then I also will get my golem at some point. And by some point, I mean level 25. But these are cool. I really like the way they did the progression with your summons, where you don't have to spend skills to summon skeletons and skeleton mages. You don't have to have a new key binding to summon the mages. Like, that was a really neat way to handle both. And that both have their own... You can independently, like, rune each of them, and they come already with those runes together.
More strangers in the camp.
I feel like that reaction was pretty muted, considering I just walked through with an army of undead. These enemies are definitely easier than the first couple times I came through here. Which saves quite a bit of travel time. Look at those creepy floating skeletons. They have the same skull caps. I'm gonna have to figure out crafting at some point. Not really gonna dive into it right now. We are focused on the story. Did I see that right? No, they are bats. It looked like they were just deer skulls with wings.
Vigo wanted you to have this.
He was a good man. And Lilith? Was she even there? Did you meet her?
Already gone by the time I arrived.
There is more. I can see that.
Lilith took a key to hell off Rathma's body.
Then it was all in vain. She's the only one who got what they wanted.
Neyrelle. She came seeking the Haradrim of legend. Seeking hope. She found neither. But her part in things was far from over. In truth, we would need her more than she needed us. Didn't seem that way at the time, though. For anyone. Inarius proved to be just as unreliable as I'd feared. His self-obsession had driven him to murder his son, Rathma. And from the corpse left behind, Lilith Lilith had taken a key to hell.
I guess that confirmed that.
Where would she use it? We could only depend on ourselves to find out.
Yeah, that feels like a good spot to end. Hey, if you made it this far with me, kudos, much appreciated. I've really enjoyed this. Definitely think I like the Necromancer better than the Druid, although the Druid was its own kind of cool that I'd like to see more of. But mostly, I am absolutely loving this story. It is awesome. It's this really great successor to everything we've done before. Yeah, like just distilled all of the experiences and practice of all of the previous games to something that is new, unique, and pretty terrific. So anyway, appreciate your patience here, dear watcher, and maybe we'll rejoin again later.